There we go. Sweet. Alrighty, so hello everyone. Welcome to the third general meeting. AMS and VUSIT.
Hi, Bren.
Hey, Anna. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming out tonight. We're sticking with the virtual meetings just for now. But as you can see, we have a few highlights from back in October in our social event with the Halloween party, and then also threw in some memes from the AMS Twitter account or social media accounts. So courtesy of Peyton and Ryan, thank you for those. But we'll go ahead and get started here. So starting with AMS updates. I sent out an email about this during break, but if you missed that, we went through and updated our website. So I included an image of it here, so you can kind of get a sneak peek of it if you haven't checked it out. But we went through and created a whole list of different undergraduate internship opportunities. And right now is a peak time for you to be applying to those if you're interested in them. So definitely feel free to go and check that out. I know when I was a freshman and sophomore looking for opportunities, it was kind of hard to find them. So hopefully this serves as a nice resource to get kind of a good start on your search for them, and kind of get an idea of what's out there. But we also have scholarships as well. So you can see there's another tab here. I think my mouse shows up on the presentation, but if not, yeah, it's just right next to the undergraduate internship opportunities. So there's a few scholarships on there for undergrad and for graduate people as well. So definitely check those out if you haven't. Scholarships are nice because it's basically free money. You just have to write an essay typically, maybe have a few references. Definitely recommend if you have the time. And then let us know if there are any that we should add to it. If you've taken or if you've had any internships and you'd like to share the wealth, let me know or let any of the other AMS eBoard members know, and we can go ahead and add it to the list there. But yeah, and I included this on the presentation slide here, so you can check that out. But and then secondly, we also created a YouTube channel. So with everything being virtual, we are trying something new. So that's part of the reason why I'm recording this meeting, is we're going to be posting it to our YouTube channel. So for those, yes, thank you, Alexa, like and subscribe. Yeah, there's only one subscriber, as you can see, that is myself. So go ahead and show us some love. But yeah, if you miss the meeting, this will be a great place to check out our recorded meetings. And we'll also be posting some of our virtual talks, so sneak peek to what Anna is going to be presenting a little bit later in this presentation. And then there's also going to be other videos that we show as well. So yep, definitely go and check that out. We're just Valpo AMS/NWA. Throw it a subscription. But that is for me, or all for me, so I'll hand it off to Anna here.
Okay, hi. So instead of doing GLMC, because we can't have big gatherings, it's not safe in general, so we're going to do the AMS speaker series is what we've renamed it. And oh, thanks, Aaron. And so basically this is just going to be a set of talks throughout the rest of the semester that are just going to be from different people from different aspects of the meteorology field. As you can see, it's forecaster at SPC and NWS, AccuWeather and emergency preparedness expert, and other speakers like that. We do have tentative dates planned that are on the slides, as well as more dates to be announced. We have also been in talks with other AMS chapters to kind of do like a collaborative kind of event, obviously through the internet, and one reach out about a game night, something like that. And there will be giveaways, must have paid dues, and we will be updating more. So one of the things is I was thinking about a theme for this series. So something that I came up with is astounding our profile from the ground up. So it's basically, the theme would just be kind of kind of like a sounding, and that's kind of what the logo is going to be. It's going to be a sounding, obviously an interesting one, not for something like today, but something, and then it lists speakers and then the date that they're speaking and just something like that. It's kind of like they're going to be talking about what made them get to where they are now, how they overcame challenges in their life, overcoming sin, stuff like that. And so I will be having, there will be a committee. It's going to be only 2 people because, I mean, you can't have something in person. So I will forward it to, I believe, Sophia sending out an email after the meeting. And basically, there's going to be a freshman chair and a marketing manager. The freshman chair, it's kind of just telling other freshmen about what we're doing. You get to see the behind the scenes of everything. And if you want to experience kind of what it's like to be on an AMS e-board, you kind of get that, I guess, first step and see what it's like. And if it's something that you're interested in next year, because 2 of our lovely e-board members are graduating, which makes me sad. But so yeah. And then the marketing is basically if we do giveaways, I'll help them with, I know, big cry, but I'll help them with putting the logo on other things that we have, whether it's like mugs or whatever on the giveaways, and kind of be flexible in what you're going to do because there's not one specific thing that you're going to do, but you are going to be, I guess, alongside our e-board helping with this whole series. So yes, that's just a couple questions. It's just what you hope to gain from this experience, putting your credentials in, credentials, loose term, and why you want to be a part of it, how we can improve it, any ideas that you may have. And yeah, so tentatively, I would like to have those filled out with a quick turnaround, maybe a week, maybe a little more, depends. But yeah, that will be sent out, and fill it out if you're interested. If you have any questions, I don't bite virtually, I guess. But yeah, so just feel free to reach out to me or any of the e-board members, and they'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Or yeah, but that's kind of all I have, I would say, on that. But it's going to be a lot of fun meeting different people from different aspects. Yeah, so, okay, here's a little backstory. So I came up with AMS speaker series because I was like, oh, we're AMS NWA, pretty cool. It's a speaker, it's a series. And Alexa, during our e-board meeting, she's like, you know that spells out AMS. So I was like, oh, so we're just gonna roll with it because I think it's catchy and it's funny. You remember it because, you know, I was asking it, cool. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have on that end. If Brennan has anything else to put in, but it will be very exciting. I hope that you guys are really excited for it. But yeah, that's it.
Yes. I just have a couple of things to add to. Definitely follow our social media, Facebook or Twitter, because we'll be announcing the speakers periodically before it leads up to it. So yeah, kind of get hyped from those posts, and we have a few cool speakers lined up and some other events too. So like Anna said, we're really excited about it, and we've been planning it for a while now. So hopefully it's a good substitute for GLMC. Obviously, if you don't know what GLMC is, it's every year we have an in-person conference, but last year we had to cancel it, and then this year we wanted to still do something, and we think this might work out better than having like a full day of speakers. We'll kind of separated it throughout the semester. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and go on to the next one if Richard wants to take this.
All right, yeah, so with the dues this year, it's still not too late. I mean, you can pay us the dues at any time throughout the year. So if you know someone who's like, oh, I missed it, I'll just do it next year. No, tell them it's $10 and they can still participate as much as they want this year to know the meetings. Yeah, but pretty much you can either, if you see me, just give me the money. I'll mark it down. Don't worry, I won't take it. Or send it to Brennan if you don't like cash. But yeah, just make sure you, it says last chance to pay them, but I mean, don't tell Brennan, but if you slide it to me under the table, I might put your name on the list. But if you especially want the good stuff at AMS, pay by March 1st for sure. And if you do happen to chance on the website and see that your name isn't on the list and you have paid dues, you just let us know on email, because I'm sure a few names. I know there was a sticky note that had a few that I've misplaced. So if you see that, just let me know. And that's about it.
Sorry. It's a fun time over here. So hope you all are doing great. Some social media updates for you, because that's apparently my entire job. Hope you all like my posts. Sometimes I don't, but let's pretend I do. So, everyone that's filled out the spotlight form so far, thank you. I appreciate you. You all can still fill it out. It's still right there. I promise it won't take you long. If you want to be featured, seriously, do it. It's going to be great. I think it's fantastic. I need to post the one from this weekend tomorrow because I just forgot. But I promise I normally don't forget. I'll be better. So I am running out of memes. Again, I'm down to the last one. So if you all want to send them my way, I managed to convince Marker Thief not to steal the sun. That's the good news. The bad news is they're threatening to do something else. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm like, can you not? But so I'd appreciate more memes being sent my way. As you can see, I am creating all the memes for both your emails and for this presentation. I'm having a ball. So speaking of good old the spotlight forms, yes, you did hit your goal, as the meme does indeed indicate you did. So you will have that compilation sent your way eventually. I have to start it first. There's also a lot of content, so you'll probably get it closer to the end of the year. Here, I might see what I can do in the meantime, just to give you all something that way you're not hanging on the edge for like 20 years here. Yeah, thanks, Jacob. You're the best. So. Also, if you have any polls you want to send to me to post on the social media too, that's always an option. Other than that, I don't really have much. But again, memes are fun. My life is fun. Hopefully you all don't hate me at this point.
Alrighty, and then I think that's it for AMS, unless Alexa, if you had any off the top of your head.
I mean, I'm just gonna stay tuned. There's an email coming out later tonight, guys. I'll leave it at that.
Ooh.
But keep it ominous.
Cliffhanger.
That's it. Yeah, okay. So check your inbox.
Sweet. So we'll go ahead and pass it off to VUSIT with this very cool image of a lightning storm.
All right, we'll start with, you can go to the next slide.
Okay.
Alrighty, so when it comes to the VUSIT jackets, gonna be honest, we had a little bit of a hiccup. If you guys remember the first design, we had the little medallion up in the top left corner on the chest, and we had a little licensing issue, so that changed. So it's gonna be just the Valparaiso University logo on the front. Everything on the back is still the same with the cute little saying. I'm waiting for an updated shipping date, since when we had the licensing issue, it got pushed back. Waiting for Custom Ink to get back at me. In terms of payment, our plan is to do Venmo, just so we can keep it low contact. The price is going to be $35, but we're going to have you pay when you come pick up. So once we actually get them here, we will be sure to send out an email. So just keep an eye on your email for updates on that.
Can I say something about this real quick? So yeah, so you can either, when we get them in is when we're going to start initiating payments. If you want to pay in cash, that's fine. Otherwise, we'll have Venmo, and I'll just have people Venmo me directly. So like I said, when we actually get the jackets, I'll send my Venmo out and things like that. So, and we'll set up times in the Weather Center to distribute as well.
So the next little thing that I have too is the Valpo VUSIT Instagram. So if you have Instagram and you haven't followed us yet, I recommend you take your phone out and open Instagram and follow at Valpo VUSIT. We have a little highlight going on Meteorology Monday. Today is indeed Monday, if I'm correct. So I did just post today just another highlight of another Met major. Go find out who it is. I won't tell you. That's for you to go check out. So just follow if you haven't already. And then if you guys want to be featured and you haven't sent me your info yet, feel free to DM the account directly or send me the info. All the stuff is on the slide for you to reference later of what you need to send me.
All right, so just want to thank you guys for coming out to the webinar. For those of you who came out on Thursday, it was a really, really awesome Q&A session with Pecos Hank. So just a couple of the highlights I wanted to mention from that. His current research is on transient luminous events, which I've actually never heard of until he talked about that. So that's the picture on the top right. So that's of red sprites. That's a version of that. And so he has a really cool video of it just breaks down what those are. And so, yes, he also really likes Lady Gaga. We found that out. So that was pretty interesting. And he's also a rock star, produces his own music. So he definitely has a pretty big personality, and he's a big animal lover too. Because I know if you look at his videos, he finds lizards, snakes, a bunch of other stuff on the road. So he's a very interesting guy, very cool guy. Nice, Aaron. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys looking up some of his videos if you haven't already. And then also the link is included in the slides. So I will send that to whoever would like it. And he also recommended one other thing, which I have here, the second bullet point, is Rich Thompson's tornado forecasting workshop. You can just look it up on YouTube, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes long. But he said, if you really want to learn how to better forecast for tornadoes, that's a really good video to watch. So for those nowcasting, that might help you out with the tornado chapter. Who knows? And then he also told about numerous tornado stories, including that picture down below. That was his favorite tornado that he ever chased in Dodge City, Kansas. So all in all, a great webinar, and thanks to all you came out.
Speaking of tornadoes, how about a case study recap? So thank you to everyone who's been coming out to them so far. We've had some successful case studies thus far. This previous one, we had both of our groups actually in Kansas where the event occurred. So as you can see on the right there, there's a recap of our most previous event, April 14th, 2012, massive tornado outbreak. If Brennan clicks play on the YouTube video, you'll see the loop of like a large chain of supercells crossing Kansas. So for those of you in nowcasting, those of you who didn't get to take nowcasting, and those of you who just love nowcasting, case studies are for you. Be sure to come on out, support VUSIT, and participate in these fun case studies. You don't have to have hands-on experience, but it's great training and great, I guess, experience for field studies or when we will hopefully be able to do chases next year. So be sure to come out, whether or not you know a lot or you know a little, it's always good to tune up your skills, and you might just learn a thing or two. And I'm sure to have an exciting case to throw at you guys for next Saturday, March 6th at 1 p.m. So not this Saturday, but the following at 1 p.m. Mix things up a bit so people who can't come on Thursday hopefully can come out and join us. Should be an exciting case. Hope to see you all there. And I will be sending out an email later this week with details and an online link for that as well.
Alrighty. And so then now comes the time of the night. I know in previous years we always have shameless plugs. So if there's any other organizations, so VUTV or VMO or Kaya, yes, okay, yeah. If anyone wants to share anything, definitely feel free to go for it. So Heather, if you want.
Yeah. So we are going to be having our all-staff meeting for the beginning of the semester happening this Thursday at 6 o'clock. We're going to have it in Schnabel in person. If you can't make it in person, I'll be sending a link out to really soon to those of you who are on the list. You can also send it to the Met Majors list if need be. But yeah, we're also going to be filming our new show this week on a Wednesday instead, since everyone's conflicting with physics. We love physics. So for those of you that are involved with the news, just know it's on Wednesday instead. So
All right, Emmett, if you want to go, you can go ahead.
Oh man, all right. Hey big dogs, how's it going? Okay, so I'm not here for Met. If you wanted a Met organization, I mean, shout out to all of them, but I'm not here for that. I'm here for Voodoo. Big Voodoo guy, huge Voodoo guy. Got the shirt on right now. We need people for Voodoo Palooza, and by we, I'm gonna bully the entire Met department into doing a skit. You don't get a choice. Sorry, guys. I want to see a Bart impersonation and a Kevin right up, just right now, dead ass. Peyton, I appreciate the bullying, but we don't take that here. These hands don't haze, Peyton. Yeah, sign up for Voodoo Palooza. Ask me if you have more information. It's basically going to be like an SNL skit. That's the goal. We want people to just like, are there adults in this chat right now?
No, but it's recorded.
We're going to have some pretty freaking exciting skits, and we want you guys to be a part of it. We want the whole campus to be a part of it. So tell your friends, tell your freaking whatever, tell your reading group, tell your Bible study, tell your favorite Met majors, tell them all. We want people, and ask me for more information. We know everybody's funny, they just don't want to say it sometimes, but I think you're all hilarious. So yeah, Voodoo, thank you. That's all. Peace.
Okay, are there any other shameless plugs that people want to share? Take the floor. All right. Well, it looks like we're all set. So I'll go ahead and get this meme off the slide here. But I think that's all we have for tonight. So anybody can jump in and interrupt me if they want to. But I will go ahead and adjourn this meeting. So thank you all for coming. Like I said, it'll be posted on YouTube. So if you missed part of it, you can check it out there. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and I hope you all have a great night.
Thanks, Brennan. You're the best.
Yeah,
Brennan, thank you for coming.
Brennan is the best.
Brennan, can
Brennan
you end the meeting with a gavel, like a
King. Yes.
I wish I had a gavel to do that. I really do. If anyone has a gavel, they can feel free to do that.
Just
I'll make you a gavel.
I have a
I
stapler.
wish.
I had one that just
That works.
Ricky, is it in the budget?
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, Aaron.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Brennan.
Aaron, thank you. That was everything. I really loved that.
You're welcome. Happy to be a part of it.
Everybody's leaving. This is so sad.
I'm gonna
Thank
be
you, guys.
We still have 16 people though.
I'm gonna be that guy that asks a real question.
No, not allowed.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. About dues, is that something that goes by a semester basis or a yearly basis? Because I think I paid in the fall. Am I paying something again for this semester, or is that like not a thing?
Did you pay for AMS, or wait, you would have only paid for AMS because VUSIT's free.
Oh, that's right. VUSIT had no dues. Okay, never mind.
But
Forget everything I just said.
Don't you want to be in AMS, Noah? It's only $10.
I could be. We'll see how it goes.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Noah. Don't be shy.
Hey,
Join
Jacob,
AMS.
where are you at?
All right, fine. Ricky, next time I see you, I'll give you $10.
All right.
All right.
You're
See you later, guys.
Guys, $10 right now that says I win this game.
You got it, Emmett.
Thank you. Go get. Is it still recorded? Never mind. Not gonna say that word.
Ooh. So, Brennan, this counts as an e-board meeting, right? We don't have one tomorrow, right? No, I'm just kidding.
We'll talk.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna end the recording here. So goodbye, everyone that's on YouTube.
Wait, I'm going to say hi to Jacob Nazowski.
Thank you, guys.